Forsaken, abandoned to the dark, what choice but to follow the flame?
Welcome back to Total Warhammer 3 and part 7 of our Drazhoath the Ashen Immortal Empires campaign. In today's episode, we're going to start things off with a battle against the caravans of Cathay, even at the cost of turning us into a very non-reliable sort. We're also going to be bringing Drazhoath to bear against the ogres of the Blood Guzzler tribe and trying to sue for peace so we can get back to dealing with Imric in the south, who is actually our short campaign victory condition. Once we do defeat him, we get a major relic mission, our major relic missions become available, and then we drop our workload requirement and raw materials consumed per turn by 15% each for all of our provinces. So two incredible buffs. Those runic missions, or the relic missions rather, are the ones you'll see in the Realm of Souls campaign. They are the ones that are for the 4 major gods, and they are quite potent. They give you very, very good active and passive abilities. We're definitely going to be wanting to get those available for us right away. For Drazhoath, we're going to jump into underway stance, try to go underneath the mountain, and I don't mind if we get intervention, like someone catches us on the way, so let's go ahead and jump on over.
Stroll.
Bull Mallethounds is sprinting back home as fast as he can, and Malkrad is recruiting on up. If you guys want to try to fight me as one, I don't mind that at all. Be a really, really nasty fight for them in the underway. Got a little bit of gold left. I think we're going to come on into the Tower of Gorgoth and get it some defenses as soon as we can. Cost 1,700 though. Don't quite have the gold for that. We could help our gold stores by increasing the locked stores down here at the Scavenger's Hovel, or we could just take this battle off with the Cathayans. So we're going to attack the caravan here, and this is going to make us, I'll show, it will make us non-reliable, just because we have been at war with them recently. The Jade Kazodians up here. We go to not join their war, but declare war on them. Oh, hang on now. Just previously, when I was kind of outlining what I was going to do for this episode, it was saying it was going to cause us... These are the guys here, the Imperial Wardens. So 3 more turns, this is going to make us not reliable, and we have so many people that are around us that are kind of teetering on the edge of disliking us already. This is going to most likely start off a whole bunch of wars, so the results may be more than we can handle, but I think the gold influx is going to be very nice. Let's go ahead and attack them. Consequences, be damned. Yeah, it's going to cause all sorts of issues. We're now low reliability. Listen, you shouldn't have brought your lads through. Get close victory with medium casualties. They would... How on earth would our ogres fall? I guess if I charge them in by themselves, go ahead and give them the standard of discipline onto the ogres there, and then we'll charge on in for a fight. Perfect. Look at just smashing some more Cathayans. Okay, so we have them all set up on the hill over there. Pretty much a very good position for them every single time. I don't mind them being intelligent. Let's go ahead and grab our archers. So 3 of them over here. Kind of spread the field a little bit more. I'll have 2 of them rushing in from this side. They're going to be all clumped up. We're going to take full advantage. Get all the hobgoblins as one. Let's have the laborers up front. I want the orc laborers trying to throw themselves into a battle with the dragon guard there. Use that armor piercing where we can. We'll throw the cutthroats up just in front to use those shields to block for the hobgoblin brothers behind them. We'll have the fire dwarves in behind. Ogres over here as well. Be the larger attack force. Evan up front, and then the skullcracker can just drive its way all the way around the outside. Actually, go ahead and take a quick look at our skullcracker here. Like the devilish contraption, the giant pickaxes, and all of whatever this is going on. It's like one of the battle bots gone really wrong. Love it, even with the weird clipping going on in the back. Clipping always be part of an issue, but this should be an awesome chariot. Get it moving out to the side, a little bit further, and then we'll start this battle off. You guys moving up this way. You kind of push up from this side, sit into the train around. Take an eye, see what the Cathayans are up to. Listen, if you guys don't move, I am going to drop nukes here in just a moment. So, whatever you guys want to do. Come on over, Demon Train. Looks like this is where the Jade Warriors... Oh, those are Jade Warriors. Where are the Dragon Guard? Here they are. Perfect. I mean, we're going to try to blow them apart with the Dreadquake first, but if that doesn't succeed, we've got other options. Go ahead and come a little bit wide out there. Looks like the Lord is going after the Skullcracker. Fair enough. It is pretty much the most deadly unit here by far. Alright then. All of your Spearmen are on one group here. Let's go ahead and drop one in right here. And bring down the boom. Send you a little bit wide there. Oh, there's no escape. Oh, they kind of just outlined the unit, which is a little bit unfortunate. Lots of destructive waves going out, though. Pulverize the unit of Celestial Dragon Guard. Love to see it. Keep moving to the side. Kevin, you launch one of these yet? Sure. Hit those long spears. I'll go ahead and activate more power so we can actually get across the field a little faster there. Having them go in kind of a curved path seems to make them take way longer every time. Keep moving yourself forward, Kevin. Really nice shot there. Launching several of the Dragon Guard. If you can throw them off a cliff, I think it kills them every single time. Off any kind of elevation, so we're going to try to do that as much as we can. And moving up, we're almost into position. Laborers, go find some Dragon Crossbow and shut them down. If you die, so be it. Orc Laborers, go find the Jade Halberds on the inside there. Those are your targets. Cutthroats, kind of hold a position. Launch another one of these in here on the Dragon Crossbows as they fire. Don't get hungry then. Fire on those Peasant Archers are going to do a little bit of damage. Should just be able to go straight through. Are those just long spearmen? Before we take too much damage here, let's go ahead and activate the Armor of Contempt for our frontline units. There we go. Charge these guys on in. Dreadquake battery in here behind. Skullcracker went right through the line just fine. The Dragon Guard, we'll want to try to not charge in on them, so let's go up and behind the line. Let's get everyone else following them. You can smash into this group, whatever's left. There's not going to be anything left, Captain. Let's go after that, then. Archers, come on forward. Lend yourselves to the fight. Don't really need them, though. Doing pretty well without. Drop down the extra fire explosions over here. Combination of Ogre, Goblin, and Orc. Deadly combined arms. And there comes the spicy arrows. Oh, choo-choo. Oh, right down the whole line. That's gotta be some damage. Whatever was left is now gone. Give them a little bit more mass, and then just charge them in here behind on the spearmen. Oh, Skullcracker. Don't do it to them. They're gone. Our laborers on the other side there are having a little bit of problems, but that's because they're laborers. Oh, they aren't the laborers. Those are the cutthroats. Okay. We'll pull you guys back a little bit then. You can launch some flames on over. You guys spread out just a bit so you don't get caught up on each other's shots there. Move the gates forward. All three of you laborers move in on these spears. They're charging towards us. They're not taking position very well. Just run right through the line. He's getting bogged down in his own troops. Yeah, braced or not, it doesn't matter. Just goes straight through the line. Oh, that's incredible. Get those arrows flying at the Jade Warriors there. Keep hucking more nonsense their way. Turn on around and smash them down. Ogres, work your way through. Cutthroats, come around. You guys as well. Work your way in. And Dark Subjugation on these fools just in case they get into melee range. Yeah, those spearmen are gone. Keep moving forward. The leadership drop, I was trying to use that to get them chased off a little bit sooner, but... Oh, maybe? Maybe. Keep the damage going. Oh, they break just in time. We'll throw down one more Armor of Contempt to minimize the damage. And they break. But of course they do. Well, this train is going to have a lot of work to do catching these fleeing Thaans here, but I'll catch you all back to the campaign map. Nothing else but decisive victory, and look, our ogres didn't take a bit of damage. Interesting how that works. We'll go ahead and transport them on back. Welcome to your new jobs. You have been promoted to laborer. Alright, Kevin, let's get you ready to trade off with Drazhoath here. We're going to need another army coming on in that's fairly cheap, made out of mostly hobgoblins. Same as we currently have here, but there's going to be a lot of issues to pay for becoming a low reliability as well. So let's go ahead and use some of this ill-gotten gold. I think we do want the Fane Guard here at the Tower of Gorgoth just to keep it safe. It is one of our main towers after all. The Demon Stump as well. Right on enemy territory where the dwarves can kind of jump through the underway. Keep that in mind. I also kind of just want to get some more recruitment from Kevin, so that is most likely what we're going to go for. Got his Tyrant down. Let's go ahead and go for the extra replenishment. For yourself there, good sir. Other foe torque is not all that great. Next, let's go ahead and combine that with the Terrifying Mask of E. See what we can get. The Fencer's Blades, which, that's not bad. We'll give that to yourself for now. Be a little bit better at fighting. Jump you into a camp stance. Let's go ahead and move a little bit more northern on the Black Fortress. All that, for sure. And then we'll go ahead and give you... I don't really want to use global, can't lie. We'll just go for the Blazing Beards of Bazarek next turn. We'll have plenty of gold to use. Would like to upgrade the Darkhold up to a production plant. We can start getting some armaments produced. At the same time, our raw material output is not quite high enough. I'd like to get the Black Fortress up to rank 4 before we do really much of anything else. That's what we're going to work on. Over at Mount Silverspear, though, I'm happy to put in some extra walls to keep this area a bit more safe. We'll see how well we actually get to it, though. We're going to lose 78 labor. We want to risk a bit of it to get a tower seat now rather than later. Granted, we could keep pushing for the tier 2 seats before our enemies do. But extra wins of magic per turn for every character sounds amazing. So we may just go for this. We've got several mages out right now. Let's go ahead and pass off. Well, we'll jump into here just to see where the labor is needed the most. Wolfland's not. We'll go ahead and sacrifice these on up. Who is on a Grund? And then at the Howling Waste, we don't have the marble plant just yet. So I think we're going to go for a little bit more gold. And then we're going to save the workload here at the Desolation of Asgore just in case. Because we could use it to throw in the construction even more fast. So I think we'll do that. This is going to put us under 100% capacity just for a turn, but I think we'll be okay. The extra defenses I'm going to prioritize there. We will spend the gold to upgrade the garrison one more time. Don't want to lose any of my land. We've already had a little bit too much trouble with that as is. All right. Sweet. We'll swing into the Tower of Zar then and add ourselves the Thaumaturge seat. I'll let someone else claim this last one, and then we can start focusing all of our attention up here on the next tier. I think we'll go for the Hierophant for the Kadai or Demagogue for the Flame and Shadow ability. Lots of good stuff here. Dropping construction time also sounds pretty nice, but none of these other in the industry district sound all that useful. Less industry and more trade. Even Stump, we could go for a little bit basic money-making building, just for now. We'll get the Bloodthirster prison later on. Sounds good to me. We'll zoom the map in just a bit so we can actually see what's going on, and we'll end the old turn. Alright, Hellforge in a handbasket. 99% unacceptable. Hobgoblin Wolf Raider is being readied to ride out with a supply of improved Hellforge armory surplus for the convoy, while ensuring he delivers as much of his scrawny frame can carry. we need to decide which equipment which will give the convoy the greatest chance of successfully repelling any threats. So either more melee attack and weapon strength, or clad and durability. I think we're going to go for extra armor and melee defense. Sturdier armor. Increase our ever so impressive defenses. Carcassonne has been wiped out by Agresis there. Actually, it's fine by me. Let's get Drazhoath moving. Looks like I think one of them retreated up north. But we're going to go after the Firemouth. Did you guys run away? No, they're just right behind the Firemouth. Interesting. Okay, fine by me. Forces you all into a fight regardless. But it does give them a chance to actually retreat. May go ahead and give this one to the auto-resolve so everyone dies all at once. Sorry, ogres, we have better fights ahead. Awesome, mate. Don't feel like chasing down random straggling armies, so we will go ahead and actually sack the Firemouth. Oh, pandemic preparations are finished. Nice. There's always work to do. Sickness is a weakness of the industrial machine. Victory over the ogres. Can't move any further, which is a little bit unfortunate. We will swing in here and grab the magical reserves. We'll keep working towards Arcane Conduit, and then we will start working on his overall soldiers there. Once we get some more of the Infernal Legion, we'll go for We Are Legion, and then Masters of Hell once we have some more Kadai. Alright, Gorduz, let's go ahead and give you... They need stabbing, so we can drop enemy heroes and lords a little bit easier. Let me see what this ability does, please. It goes ahead, it drops their melee defense and armor by 24 and 30 respectively. Not a bad ability at all. For Belial the Gold, we will give you some more piercing shots there. Make sure every shot counts. And then, yeah, we have several renamed units. So Belial the Gold, after one of our longtime supporters, the Bloodbringers. We've got Sam's Stabbas. Don't worry, Sam, you'll have yourself a hero or lord as well at some point, but for now, you've got the Stabbas. We also are going to have the Gaze of Hashut for our Fire Glaives, the Hellblasters for the volley guns there, and then more Spicy Gits, because that's my favorite name for the Hobgoblins. In fact, I just named them all Spicy Gits, plus a number, if I could. Can either of you steal tech? No. That would be too nice for us. Okay, then over on the Industrial Machine, looks like even though we now have extra aversion with pretty much everyone, no one has decided to start a fight with us, which is very nice. So let's maybe swing over to the Mount Greyhag area and grab some more Hobgoblins. Although the second we do, there'll be more Cathayan nonsense swinging on through. So let's maybe recruit up another lord here. Just give him some laborers. Overseer. Apathetic or corrupt. We go for a Lore of Fire. Sorcerer Prophet. He's hated or overconfident. Those aren't great traits. Impulsive or hateful. Cowardly or cruel. Neither of those are very good either. Needful's not bad, I just don't want a death mage over here. Defending against the caravans. That seems a little bit silly. We need 5,000 gold for Zeus, and I think we'll keep working towards that. Almost there for the gun turrets as well. Sweet. Well, we'll continue to keep saving our materials then. We will possibly spend a little bit of gold for some more locked stores. We'd also upgrade Darkhold and turn it into a settlement that produces more gold. That would just drop our production by quite a bit. Decisions all around. Take a quick look at our labor, see what we're rolling with. I think we send some of the Wolflands boys off to Zardagrund to be sacrificed. Perfect, and everyone else kind of stay where they're at. Sounds good to me. Look at our technology here. I think we go for getting the varied training. Getting through the martial training into Ceaseless March would be very good, just for extra experience. Also, getting extra diplomatic relations with the other Chaos Dwarfs also sounds really nice. Just keeping our should-be allies off our backs. So we could go up through Malicious Compliance to get even more casualties captured and control. So let's do that. Go up to Envoys of the Conclave. We do have to spend some Conclave influence, but it's a really, really potent ability there. Alright, Kevin. I'm going to bring you in March stance over to try to grab some Hobgoblins. And then save. Get through. Go ahead and check our diplomacy. The Sisterhood is getting none of my help at all. Not even an assurance that I'll stay out of their business. What we'll do is we will retreat Drazhoath on back. We may actually go ahead and claim the Firemouth to grab whatever the furs do for us. And then we'll just kind of have an outpost out here that it is kind of expendable and just gathering us some resources. Alternatively, we could claim it and hand it off to Greasus and see about making some ogre friends. Try it. Go ahead and end the turn for now, though. Alright, Astrogoth has claimed a seat, and I have been usurped by Zatan. You rascal. Which one did you claim of mine? Oh, the Machinator. Okay, you rude. Well, that one was great. You gave me extra raw materials by a long shot. Alright, Zatan. For that, you must die. We will, I guess, ignore that because I don't feel like paying 150 Conclave influence to get that back. We'll go for one of these other ones. Probably the Flame and Shadow. Just for an extra army ability there. Losing those raw materials is a bit unfortunate, though. Alright, Drazhoath, turn around. Smack Dodd here. Up right on the forehead. Thank you, good sir. We'll go ahead and occupy this as a... Ooh, as an outpost. We'll just kind of keep them mining up raw materials at the moment. Got no labor. We'll go ahead and start accepting some here. I will repair this settlement, and then we'll throw in the tannery. Oh, it just drops recruitment costs for all of our Chaos Dwarf infantry. Okay. That is an interesting buff there. And we'll go for it so we have extra trade materials, but not the most potent. Okay, Drazhoath. Let's give you earthing so you don't explode yourself as often. We'll grab Arcane Conduit next. Lyle will go ahead and give you probably the Indomitable, either that or Bandolier for more ammo. We've not had any issues with running out. Unit Psychology for all of our Infernal units. We don't quite have any of them, so let's go for the Blade Master instead. Make sure when he gets into combat, way more damage. Hold on there, Drazhoath. Let's go ahead and swing on down. I think we should afford the Sentinel upgrade there. So finally, 15,000 total gold has been spent on this settlement. We have to make sure the ogres do not declare war on us randomly here. So after Drazhoath gets a bit of replenishment, we may go ahead and just not do this one. And we will hand this off to the ogres. So as soon as it repairs, we should be near max health. We can teleport on over and deal with the nonsense going on with the Tomb Kings and the followers of Nagash, out causing issues once again. Right into Mount Greyhag, just barely. You can get you some Hobgoblins. Let's go for just some more Cutthroats. Yeah, just blew those guys. Baseline. We will eventually have Gorduz in Heaven's army. Most likely we'll switch off all of the Chaos Dwarf warriors and probably even the Skullcracker into Drazhoath's army. And then he'll just be a full Hobgoblin force with all of the sneaky gets. Alright, Black Fortress should be able to be upgraded next turn. Almost there. Skip on through. Well, I will take a quick look just to see. No, we don't need to be spending anything anywhere. Take a look at our labor. Things are looking quite even for now. We can't really afford to spend any new guys anywhere else. We will go ahead and actually take the accept labor off the Bone Road since we're about to trade it. And then we'll go ahead and end the turn. Alright, we gain ourselves a Convoy Enforcer. Even more post-battle casualties captured, huh? We pass this up to Drazhoath's army. He already has one. Can we give it to anyone else in the army, though? Hey, just a lord. That's fine. We can go ahead and hand this off to Kevin. Awesome. More loot for us. We've got a dragon helm as well. Does anyone not have any armor? Gorduz doesn't. Let's give Gordas some armor. Dragon Helm. Keep him a little bit more safe when he's getting shot at by his own troops. Alright, Drazhoath, let's go ahead and get you. We don't have these guys fully upgraded or fully healed. So let's go ahead and make sure they do heal up all the way. We'll jump into March stance to get back into actual friendly territory. And then we will go ahead and hand this settlement off to Greasus. I mean, you seem to like me alright, so that's a reason enough. How about I give you the Firemouth, which is a settlement that's pretty high up in your tier. And you... He doesn't really want to do anything. How much gold would you give me? Only 1,000? In that case, we'll go for a trade agreement, and I'll balance it out and have to give him 30 gold in return. But this gives him a settlement, and it should put us up quite highly in his estimates there.
Decent bargaining. Won't.
Good to hear. Our reliability is already moving on up towards medium there.
Ready.
Awesome.
Tyrant.
We now have Greasus staying off our back, so we can kind of keep him in the fight a little bit better there. That works for me. Sweet. Pull you back in just a little bit more. They will replenish up to full. And then we can start off his battle with the quest there. Or we can just kind of upgrade the locked stores in all of these places here. It doesn't cost too much. 1,000 in that one. Just keep our passive income steadily increasing. There's a caravan. We can't quite make it back, but we can get in their way. Plus he's moving down south. Try. Let's move to about here with Kevin. Oh, I didn't want to move him away. The second we do, here come the caravans. We'll move to about here, and we'll see if we can't chase them down.
Indeed.
I don't think so, though. Go ahead and upgrade the Black Fortress up to the gun turrets. We'll go ahead and wait. Well, 9 turns. Hellforge upgrades, we could go for even more warriors there, but I think the next, if we're going to go for any warriors, it'll be Infernal Guard. Get our variant of the Longbeards out and running. Really need to bring in the fight to Imrik before he can do much upgrading at all. Looks like the Fortress of Vorag is not very highly upgraded at the moment, but that can change in a heartbeat for the AI. Alright, we've got ourselves some Brazen Bodyguards, so anytime we actually get some Bull Centaur Tauric buildings, we can grab an extra one. Now working on the Envoys of the Conclave. Alright then. Let's go ahead and throw out some of these Hobgoblins and recruit in our... oh, hang on now. I was going to say the Blazing Beards, but the Immortals are ready to go. That's going to be better in every way. You've got Anti-Infantry, Contempt, Undying Wills. These guys are basically Slayers, but heavily armored. Yes, please. So yeah, I'll see you later, Hobgoblins. We may go ahead and get rid of both Hobgoblin units, and then just slot in... We can't afford both of them, I don't think, so let's grab these guys first. Kill that one. Eliminate a lord belonging to the Dripping Fangs. Fine with me. Convoy was completed with no battles, sadly. These guys are sneaking through with no trouble every single time. Gain a good bit of labor, though. That's fine. Drazhoath, let's go ahead and get you moving on down to start off that fight. You do actually have enough of the Blazing Beards, so we're going to go ahead and throw them in. Get our front line of Chaos Dwarves looking quite nice there. Gifts of the Silver Tower. Oh, he's got a Dragon Ogre Shaggoth and an Obedient Mutant. Awesome. Well, let's go ahead and give the Obedient Mutant over here to Kevin. Speed up how fast the Black Fortress upgrades. Yes, give it to Kevin. This bead tentacled thing will surely come in handy at some point. Maybe for terrifying the laborers into some harder grift or graft. Just for scaring fools. Alright, we'll go ahead and give Gorduz. I don't really need him to have Frenzy just yet, but we'll give Dodge him to all of our Hobgoblins units there, so extra missile resistance for all of the Hobgoblins and melee defense as well. Keep them fighting a little bit longer. The Overseer cannot get better skills or any better cargo capacities. Let's go ahead and get Wayfinder there. That way we're not getting ambushed as often. I don't mind having fights, but no ambush for me. Alright. Pretty much all we can do as far as upgrades go. Tower of Zar has one more seat we can unlock there. The Cardinal Demonsmith. I think we won't waste the Zarnagrund influence points. That'd be foolish.
Utu dot lank.
Oh, he went up to through the Tower of Gorgoth. Man, you moved far. There was no hope in catching him. Kevin, we'll keep you here. We'll just watch for any more caravans that come through. You were back on caravan watch. Well started, bud. HELLSHARD amulet. It is showing off that we're going to be facing against some X-Wraiths, a whole bunch of other nasties. We no problem. We don't have the gold for it. The woes. Do we steal it from anyone? No. Well, that's unfortunate. Such is the way, though. Alright, Drazhoath, let's get you into March. And we can move over and attack the Howling Rock. I don't mind that at all. We'll have our quest battle, and then we can attack them afterwards. And then we can even either claim the Howling Rock, or just pass it off to Astrogoth there for a bit of extra relations. Alright, sweet. Okay, a boon if I should. Your actions have not gone unnoticed by your Dark Master. He offers his twisted blessing. Powered by the mighty Hashut, your position among the Dawizar has never been stronger. Demand whatever you want from the Conclave of Evil. None will dare question you now. We can choose material, manpower, influence, or profits. I think the influence is going to be the best. The matters of the Conclave, influence is the only power. Wah fails of Grimgore. Of course it does, he's weak. Not as hard as he thinks he is. These battlements are done over here at the Tower of Gorgoth, which means we can try to get in the volcanic deposits very soon. So we need to kind of build up, make sure we have 250 at least of our workforce, but we need some gold. So in order to get that going, it's time to claim ourselves HELLSHARD amulet. Don't quite have enough for, could we possibly get enough labor sent on off to get, not quite. But we'll go ahead and send some more sacrifices to Ardagrund, and we'll start off that battle. Teleport on over. Bring it. Oh, Joshua. What a name. Alright, so Reginald, Berekt, Jenna, and Joshua are all moving in. That's a lot of forces. Gonna give us a valiant defeat. We have ourselves the Doom Train and a whole bunch of archers, so our stout warriors will fight as hard as they can. We have kind of lots of choke points. We'll definitely want to kind of hold up in one and see where the enemy are coming from and use our box to our advantage. Got a whole bunch of nasty abilities here. Use them to bring down these undead to battle.
Is an Ula of this Urt Askala, Vagamankor, Una dis Goris Prodni. Anil tus them. Is Udi Tadok Nosink Bahras Askal. Tale generas Asgordata Kazak. Mimda Nei Peritas Anonzatama.
I'm kind of thinking if they don't perform, they'll be dead, but I mean, fair enough, bud. We expect greatness out of everyone. So let's get set up nicely here. Do these guys have magical damage? They do, so they'll be really good at bringing down those Hex Raids, or Cairn Raids, rather. Make sure they're on that front. Awesome. We'll have the Blazing Beards in the center. They've got the explosive bombs that'll be really, really useful there. Clearing out chaff pretty quickly. Though these guys up front. Hobgoblins all do have Vanguard deployed, but we're not going to use it on this battle. Seems like that'd be a real mistake. Go ahead and make sure our blunderbuss units are ready to receive any kind of nonsense. We're going to scoot them ever so slightly forward, and then we'll have the fire glaives behind them. Some weird terrain, though. Keep them in the back, waiting for anyone to kind of charge on over the top, or at least attempt to. A lot of these dwarf warriors in behind. As such, to defend, the lasguns can take the hill there. I'm all ready to go. So we'll keep the sneaky gits where they're at. Dissuade anyone from trying to come around those corners. The other sneaky gits can kind of hang out. Probably over here as well. We just want to use them as speed bumps for the enemy, for the most part. Alright, infantry team. Gore does. We're going to use you to try to assassinate the enemy lord pretty quickly here, so we're going to hide you in the woods. He has stock, so we can hide wherever he wants. Black Knights. Cons. I want you guys to hang out with him there. Castellan, you can defend the flank pretty well. You're digging in those explosive grenades. Magma cannon. Don't know where his Tomb King reinforcements are coming from. We want to be a little bit safe with it. Wherever you can start blasting away at Graveguard. Skelly Warriors, where are those Graveguard at? There they are. We'll switch sides then. Nice line of sight. I'll have the Iron Demon in the back here, ready to move wherever it needs. You guys together, everyone else. As one, you can be in guard mode. Drazhoath. Perfect. That'll begin. Bring you guys forward. You two also forward, please. Shoot yourselves. While Drazhoath go right over the top. Oh, they can split their fire? That's pretty great. Now start deleting these individual units up. If you can hit those Cairn Rays, that'd be great. The Vargulf is really going to be an issue. Pull them around. Go ahead and drop the flashbang on the knights there. Actually, let's go ahead and drop in on these knights as well. Blazing Brazier there. Bring them down. Nice shot from the Magma Cannon. So go ahead and start plunking away at groups of them. Bring yourselves on over. Help out with the demon that's moving on in. Or to start firing. Dreadquake mortar batteries as well. If they start gathering around Drazhoath, we'll definitely drop that down. But for now, we can kind of hang out. Let the enemy do what they're going to try. Shotguns do real good work. Blazing Beards also exploding those enemies away. He gets to come up on the hill there. I'll wait, throw at this group of Graveguard instead. Alright, Drazhoath, let's go ahead and slow down this entire group here. Let's grab an Ash Storm up front. We'll drop down the Dreadquake Battery on everyone surrounding you. Or does let's pull on away. He gets fill in his place. Castellan, keep getting those shots in. Go ahead and drop down the Armor of Contempt for everyone there. He gets get on around behind. They are melting away. Look at that. They're not even going to get close. Alright, the dusty horde of bones and constructs approaches. Where? On that side? I'm not scared of you. Bring it. Drazhoath still has most of his barrier intact. Gordas took a little bit of damage there, but he's fine. Move on in and eliminate these units first. Send the Pain Train forward. Looks like there's a Lich Priest riding on into battle, as well as a bunch of chariots. Fair enough. Let's have the boys spread out and get ready. Nice shot from the Magma Cannon. No reason to be firing on him, though. Go ahead and see if you can rip some shots in on these Skeleton Warriors that are coming on up. Let's have the archers move on over. Make sure you start getting shots in. Extra speed. All of them are being eliminated. Oh, pulling away from the chariots. That's free damage we don't need to be taking. You guys in guard mode, so you should fire back while being chased. Who can we have to help out? Have those las guns turn and start assisting. The Infernal Iron Storm, we're going to bring them around as well. You know what? Let's go ahead and charge into melee with them. We may lose a good deal of units there, but I think we'll be okay. Drazhoath, let's go ahead and get up in here and bog down all of these Tomb Kings. I trust Oglicons, boys. Especially with the Demon Train coming on over to help out with its shotguns. Las guns aren't going to be much use there, so let's pull them up where they can get on at some altitude. Cortez can move over and help out. Alright, activate your extra abilities. Drop down the Dreadquake battery. We'll stay in and fight. Well done, Sneaky Gits. Let's come over in the woods then. We'll bring the shotguns around. You guys go defend them. They did pull most of their units back and away, but a lot of damage coming out. We can do some Flames of Asgore as well. Here come the Ushabti. Doom Scorpion as well. Alright, let's slow them on down. First slow them down, and then overcast the Flames of Asgore. See how much damage we can get. Yeah, there we go. See if you can't go over there and slow them down. It's gonna kick off. Extra fire damage, please. Oh, the entire army. Alright then, Drazhoath, get your way on out of there. You did plenty. Well done, good sir. Start ripping some shots into those Tomb Guard. Bring the Hobgoblins around. They're out of each other's way. Doom Train, come on up. He's being chased around by the Carrion, and I don't think they want to do that as much as they think they do. Let's pull Drazhoath away so he can actually fight the Carrion by themselves. Ah, never mind. The Priest is there to help. Anyone left? Go ahead and drop down the Curse of Hashut on this Priest here. Kill him a little bit faster. Hashut indeed. Keep chopping. I'm happy to slow this whole group down a little bit further here. Oglicons, come on around. You go charge in on the Tomb Scorpion. You get some shots in as well. Slow down. We don't have enough for another Flames of Asgore just yet. Pull on away so you don't take too much damage there. Armor of Contempt for everyone involved. Alright, he's got a bunch of Ushabti surrounding him, so let's pull on away from that. His bull has a ton of both forces combined in one final ditch attempt to bring us down, huh? From both sides. Bring the shotguns back then. He gets as well. Blazing Beards, come on up. He gets over. Pearl Castellan, let's go ahead and drop down the flashbang on everyone in this group. Alright, Drazhoath, let's pull on away once more there. Start kind of refilling your ammunition. Really good shots, although we do want to pull away from that Scorpion. It kind of hurts. Quite badly. Alright, archers, come on over and help out. I think for the most part here, we've got this handled. Magma Cannon still firing away. Go ahead and maybe blast into these Blood Knights instead. Here comes some nasty units. Here comes Joshua. One shotgun blast gets rid of most of the vampire bats there. He gets, come on, get involved. Delete them. Go bring down those Vargheists. We need those shotguns to be working the entire time here. Lasguns are deleting Joshua. Drop down the Flames of Asgore. Actually, can we afford both? No. Just normal Flames of Asgore then, on everyone in the woods. Castellan, keep fighting. Looks like these boys are getting beat down by the War Sphinx of Kimmery. Lots of badness. We'll pull you guys back into the line then. Come on, Cortez, you gotta get out of there. Alright, the Demon Train is caught up in some nonsense. We're gonna pull it on away, no problem. drag it by the front line. Bring it down the one lord easily. Eliminate the Grave Guard next. Drazhoath, come on around. Hold on, Gorduz, you actually managed to escape. Now they've got to get through our hardened defense line. Drop down to the Ash Storm so we can get extra damage against all of the enemies there. Move the train away. And now we'll take it out of melee. No reason to have it in melee there. Here come the chariots. Let's pull and make sure we're not getting as much damage from the chariots as they charge in. Extra armor, please. Blazing Beards are charging on in. Magma Cannon still ripping shots. The more you can. Hold on back. You guys go ahead and turn your las guns on the Scorpion if you can there. Gorduz charge in and help out with those Ushabti. Really nice shot. Yeah, we'll keep him away from the Mammoth. Not the Mammoth, the Himrian War Sphinx. Drop the flashbang on the Hyro Titan though. So the Demon Train up to get some shots in. I mean, they're doing what they can to hit Drazhoath. They're just not doing much. Perfect. Lads are holding very firm there. Shotguns are ripping into the enemies. Let's pull you guys back just a little bit. We are losing Sam's stab as they're pull back, buds. We'll have to replace your name when we can. War Sphinx versus Choo Choo Train. And now let's go ahead and pull the train back. With the las guns firing on who they can. Drazhoath, go ahead and drop down to the Dark Subjugation on the Fool as he runs in. Flee while you can. The las guns are in a bad spot. That's why. Hold them around a bit then. You have an arrow. But with the War Sphinx. Alright, the Graveguard are gone too. Stop the friendly fire for a moment. Bring the shotguns around the outside. There's just the... Is this a Necrotect? Yeah, it is. Go beat down on this Necrotect. Keep yourself a little bit of extra melee defense. We don't really need anyone to move forward and fight the War Sphinx. He's going to get shot at by all of our units here. Heavily armored or no. A lot of flame damage. Necrotect versus Bale Taurus. Not a fight the Necrotect wants to take. Give him a whip. Bull don't like that too much. The army of the undead has fallen. Oh, not yet. Hang on. Run. Necrotect. I mean, Hyro Titan. Talk all the smack and it's not even over. Go ahead and drop the Dark Subjugation down on the Hyro Titan. Not shoot your own units, please. Beautiful amount of damage coming down, though. Hit him from the back. You don't get shot at by your own units. There we go. Give him a little bump. Pull on away. Let the shotguns start tearing into him. All missiles. Get to work. Oh, wait, we don't even need that. Let's just drop down the Ash Storm instead. Extra fire damage. And now pull on away. All of the Hyro Titan. The HELLSHARD amulet belongs to me now. Foolish undead. Any second now there, Jimbo. And Drazhoath scoring nearly 600 kills by himself there, which is absolutely incredible. We only gained 213 labor because I guess we turned too many of them to paste. Let's go ahead and transport some captives on back. Perfect. The quest is successful. Drazhoath has ascended to his final form now. With the HELLSHARD amulet, so as long as he is in melee, he is going to have some damage reflection and 10% resistance. And then the whole army is getting some extra ward save. Yes, please. Get in there and give him some skills. I think we'll go for the Arcane Conduit, and then we will swing on back and go for, I think, Survivalist, just to give him a little bit more health. And now we'll finally start working on his own soldiers. Or does, let's go for the Dodge him ×2. Finally, we'll probably go for Get him, so everyone can move a lot faster, up to 30% faster. 30% faster? Alright. Then for Belial the Gold, we'll go for some extra powder. Which, as long as he has more than... Never mind, everyone in the area is going to do more damage. Sounds good to me. Give him the gun sight as well, so he has even more range. 108, which is nothing to sneeze at for an explosive grenade launcher there. And then we will go ahead and call the episode there. For now, I am out of time for today. I've been Space Wizard of War. Remember to leave a like for the Light God and a sub for the Sub Zone, and I will see you on the next one.